question I was too lazy to look up. There was a Superboy show in the 80s. Was that on at the same time as My Secret Identity?
It was.
Which came first? Or did one influence the other?
I think Superboy came on first. Yeah, Superboy came on first. It was, yeah. I mean, I'm sorry I don't have a better answer for that, but yeah.
I just wondered if it was like, oh, let's create My Secret Identity because Superboy was popular.
I don't think. I think anything in the DC universe is sort of doesn't need. I don't think I inspired anything out of the DC universe. Anything I was a part of inspiring the DC universe. I think it sort of stands on its own, you know.
Just wondering. What's it like being Superman?
I mean, listen, it's a big role to play, isn't it? I do go to the gym more often when I play him. I'm actually not even joking. One, because you just want to, like when you're recording it, you want to feel and look bigger, you know? And two, I cannot let Jason be more muscular than me when we're shooting because I don't want Batman to have an advantage over Superman anyway. I want to make sure that Superman keeps his higher place in Justice League. No, it's really fun. It's sort of fun to play with Jason. That relationship between Batman and Superman, to me, is the most interesting part of playing Superman and being part of Justice League. And it's fun. I mean, it's a little scary. Everybody's gonna say you suck, you know, and like. I'm 40. I'm in my 40s, so my point of reference is Christopher Reeve, and we go from there. Everybody at the Justice League are so great. They just know the histrionics so well. They're so versed in the DC universe that you really can't go wrong with them being there. I mean, you really are in good hands with them. It's cool.
There's been a lot of like Justice League movies, continuity, and Batman movies. Are there any Superman movies on Fridays or any Superman story arcs that you would like to see brought to life?
I mean, I gotta say, I was pretty stoked about the Justice League versus Teen Titans. You know, I have children, and they're big Teen Titans fans because they're younger. You know, I'm older, so I'm more of a Justice League fan. That's just how it goes. Someday my kids will have kids, and they'll be into Teen Titans, and they'll be into Justice League. It was fun, sort of playing with the Teen Titans, those little snot-nosed whippersnappers, and sort of get to yell at them. I mean, what's even funnier is as actors, we really do treat them like they're like incoming freshmen, you know? Like Jason and I tell them to get us like drinks and stuff, and they do it. It's sort of fun. I mean, the Teen Titans do help out the Justice League in this film, and it's fun to play with that. I love making fun of them. Little punks.
Did you ever think when you were younger that you would be the voice of Superman?
No, I didn't. I know I'm not supposed to say that. I know I'm supposed to say, yes, I envisioned. It's something I envisioned, and then I read The Secret, and it said, you know, if you visualize it, it'll happen. No, I didn't think at all. I'm actually amazed that they did it. I think they made a huge mistake. I'm waiting for them to realize that. These are all jokes, but no, it's cool. You know, it's mostly you're part of DC history. You know, you walk on the Warner Brothers lot. You know, you go into a Warner Brothers studio where where the entire DC universe is created, and it's a big deal. You realize it's important.
What's the recording process like?
They do some in big groups, and then, you know, these Justice League films, I mean, JLA and Justice League, they're two different things, right? So, but these Justice League films are like not done. It's not like your grandpappy's animation where they do one recording and then it's like, no offense to Scooby-Doo, but it's not like, you know, it's not like Scooby-Doo animation. I mean, it's like, it takes years to do these things. So you do one big recording session with everybody, and then they sort of like hone in and edit and sort of fix the animation, and you work with scratch tracks at first, and then they get a little more exact, and then they do lip stuff. I mean, it's like, so you go in a number of times, and I mean, my favorite is when I get to stand across from Jason, you know? Once again, because I have been hitting the gym, and I do not want Batman thinking he's cooler than Superman. I cannot let that happen, so I just gotta let him know who's who. But the most fun for me is when everybody's in the room together. You get more of a sense of all the characters. But then a lot of times they'll put other characters' dialogue in your ears. But also, even if they don't, man, it's Justice League. This whole team. What's so great about coming here to this to these cons? You know, be it WonderCon or Comic-Con. Is that the people behind the scenes get their shout out. You know, I'm kind of an actor, so if I'm in like a McDonald's or Burger King, people are like, oh yeah, Justice League, you know, and they know who I am, but nobody knows who these guys are, you know. So it's sort of fun that they get their props.
Do you think there's a reason why the animated films have gotten a better reception compared to the live action?
I don't want to offend the live action people, you know, because I'm part of the animated world. I will say, I have a feeling Justice League Teen Titans will be better reviewed than other live action films of recent history. I hope I said that properly. But I can only say that my bosses, the writers, the directors, the producers, these guys that you're talking to over here, are true DC Universe experts. They're aficionados. They're beyond fans. They are DC Universe experts. And that's why I found my experience with the Justice League. You know, I played Nightwing before, so I think that was JLA. So I've been a part of this world for a hot minute now, and they're just experts. So we here at Justice League may be a little more, how do I say this without offending people, maybe a little more hyper conscious of the Justice League universe, of the DC universe. Well worded, right? Guys, am I having a stroke or are these lights changing colors?
How you doing? What's the biggest challenge to Superman in the film?
Being compared to Supermans of past, even Supergirls of past. Just being compared. So many people have done it. You're not creating something new. You're doing something that a lot of other people have done really well and definitely better than me. So that's it. It's just people also, because there have been so many versions, people have an idea of what it should be. And, you know, luckily I don't have to trust myself. I can trust the whole Justice League team. And as you said, they really know what they're doing. So I feel pretty confident when I walk out of there.
And for the character?
As a character? I'd say, I don't want to say the most challenging, but I will say the most interesting is his relationship with Batman as far as I'm concerned. That to me is the most fun because there's a little bit of rivalry there, there's a little bit of jealousy there, there's definitely kinship there, you know. In this particular film, Justice League Teen Titans, there's a need for Batman. Batman helps Superman, but to me it's Batman Superman. That's the most fun.